Big up, big up, big up, and welcome to Liverpool 12th Man Show. I am the 12th Man, and it is roll call. Roll call for those out there means that we are asking for you to chime in and tune in and give us where you are shouting from, saying loud. We are Liverpool, and we are proud, and we are going to win today. Mighty Reds are asking for your assistance today, and I've gotten two of my very good fellow brethren here. I got the Irishman, I got JK, and we got you too as well. So I wanted to bring in JK right now. JK, how are you doing today?
All good, bro. I hope you're well, man. And you, Brian. Looking forward to the game.
Definitely so.
Let's win this.
And Irishman, how are you?
Yeah, very well. I told you Saka would start.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Saka starts, Timber starts. There's that leaked photo of them walking in the hotel. So pretty much, I guess
Dom dropped for Jones.
Yeah, he's willing to roll the dice on both of them, holding tight.
But I'm happy to see, because like last week for the Champions League game, I wanted Curtis to play for Sabotavai and I wanted Diaz to play for Gakpo. But he's done that in this game, so yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Well, we did get Curtis Jones starting instead of Bosley. That's what the people wanted, I guess.
Yep. Just to see a change, maybe,
Yeah,
Sabotavai, he's like, for me, Sabotavai on the ball, he's great. Off the ball, he runs like around a lot. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Back lines, pretty much how we thought. The much maligned Robbo's back there. Cowser, Rava. Pretty much all the lineup that we picked except for Curtis Jones gets in for inside Dom. I am wondering certainly what this means. Is it just he's finally decided to go a different direction and go with and try to orchestrate what he wants out of the 10 from some other player, or whether he just thinks Curtis Jones is outperformed Dom lately and decided to go with him today. What do you think, guys? Irishman, what do you think?
Big time to make. Like I thought he needed. I just thought he needed some time out of the team. Dom not to be kicked out of the team, not to be dropped. I just thought he needed some rotation, give him some time off because he was playing constantly, and he wasn't producing his best. So he was at times that he wasn't doing it. So sometimes you just need that, whether you want to call it a kick up the arse or whether it's the carrot or the stick. Just give someone else a shot in the team. But it's a hell of a game to do it. It's a big call to make anyway, but it's to do it in a game like this. I'm not really sure that the manager is thinking that Jones can give him something physically or tactically that Dom couldn't. So It's probably just, I think Jones has probably just maybe played his way in a little bit, or it could be. I'm not sure what it would be tactically that Dom wouldn't be able to perform that he's asking Jones to do. So maybe could be just one of those cases like, look, Dom, you've been doing well, but this kid is doing better, and right now that's the feeling I have, is to go with him. So it's it's a really big vote of confidence for Jones to get this start in this game here.
Yeah, definitely.
Away at home. So
yeah. West Ham up against Manchester United right now, 2-1. Okay. Yeah, it's a big challenge for him, JK. And do you think Curtis is ready for it, or do you think that maybe he was a little it might be a little bit foolish to try this tactic? It's such a big game.
Like for me, bro, I've never been Curtis's biggest fan.
Right.
And also Diaz's. But for me, Diaz has shown certain things that I've actually, him and Curtis, where I've changed my mind a little bit on. I think what it is now, we're in a situation where players like Kanate and say Curtis realize they're in a situation they might not get gameplay if they don't stay fit and on top of their game. Hence why you see Kanate playing pretty well in every game. Now it's Curtis thinking like he's been back now for 3-4 games since he got injured. He's realised now he has to be serious because there's competition for his spot, to be a regular. So for me, it's all good.
Yeah, and he's going to play well to keep the spot. I don't know if he's going to get as much. I don't know if he's going to get as much leeway to like hold on to it. If it works, it could possibly the spot could be his then. But if it doesn't work, then
against Chelsea, bro.
Maybe it's next. Maybe it's Harvey. You're up.
Yeah, Curtis won us that game against Chelsea last week. Him and Salah together.
Yeah.
He won us a penalty, scored a goal. So for me, he did his part last week in the last game he played in the Premier League. So no, I don't mind it, and it's like I'm happy to see two Liverpool guys in the playing together, like him and Trent. So their energy show a bit of strength and stuff because they're from Liverpool. It'll be good, I think the managers get on with Curtis. I think Slot gets on with him. I think Jurgen loved him. He's got that sort of personality where he's like easily liked. I just wished he plays better at more games. Like he'll play like for me against Chelsea, he played really good. So I just want to see it consistently now. Stay fit, consistency. There's the two things you need to be a footballer.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, Curtis can find that happy median where he is a fit and contributing red. Today we have Davies on the bench, Yaros. I remember someone was like, "Who's Davies?" In the chat, but Davies is playing. Harvey Davies is playing. Young lad there. Joe Gomez, Simicast, Kwanzaa, Endo, Dom on the bench, Tyler Morton, and Cody Hackbo. So there are basically all of our attacking players except for maybe Hackbo and Dom out there for us already. Pretty much this is like one of the best lineups that we're going to see to try to get some type of result at Emirates.
Yeah, still no Chiesa, still no Elliott, still no Jota.
I didn't expect to see Diego, but Chiesa I was hoping to see on the lineup. To be honest with you, it'd be a surprise, addition.
We're still a bit short that way. That's why we've got two keepers on the bench. There's still that's three players that could have made a difference with a Chiesa, an Elliott, and a Jota. So at least we do have really only Gakpo.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep. In the front three, that's really all we can make a change with. So
it's a good change if it's going to happen. Whatever. I think he's improved as a player, Gakpo, all round. Much better.
Massively, yeah. And even if it means you can take off, not that I can't see Mo coming off early in this game of all games, but if he needed to do something there, Diaz can shift and Gakpo can come in.
Yep.
Bit of versatility there, but Nunes probably going to have to play 90. One of Diaz, Salah's going to have to play 90. There isn't a huge scope for switching it up and changing it around there. Like you're saying, most of what we got is out there on the pitch right now.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to do it. It's more of a locking it down type bench we have, really, isn't it? Guys who can come on and lock him down. Go defensive here, go more defensive there.
Yeah.
But in terms of a game changer, kind of it. But like I said, Cody, best form of his life.
Cody's had game changing performances. But he's not who I would expect you to say, oh, now go out there. This is our super sub. He's not necessarily our super sub, but he is a viable substitution. I'm not saying he's our like super sub, I don't think. So, and yeah.
He can be today. Let's find out how fit some of these guys they brought in are.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-1 West Ham over Manchester United. 1-0 Palace over Spurs. And 2-1 currently Chelsea over Newcastle. So those are the
No, I think
balls are
Newcastle are
rolling.
winning that, aren't they?
What's that?
Newcastle are 2-1 up, yeah.
No, 2-1 Chelsea.
Oh, I thought someone said it was Newcastle and then Chelsea got a pen that was knocked off. So it's 2-1.
I saw the no pen thing. Penalty canceled, but that was yeah.
Those games must be nearly over, are they? I know there was a big injury in. I think the keeper went down injured for United.
Yeah,
so,
something like 12 minutes extra time.
Yeah,
I think,
a long time.
for the other game. Yeah, Cole Palmer, goal today. We spoke with Isaac yesterday, who only had 1 goal, so now he has 2, of course. And Nicholas Jackson, goal scorers in that game. All the big names that are expected to score in that game were scored. But yes,
Yeah,
looking for the. Good.
That's a terrible result for United to go to that West Ham side.
Yeah, to lose to a team that has led up a lot of goals this year to a lot of teams, and if and that's a big if that score does hold, then Eric Ten Hag is going
how
to
by
long can it
Christmas.
carry on? You know,
huh?
How long can that guy carry on there? You know,
It's
the longer he stays is better for us. You know, I always say that. So sometimes him getting a result is actually a good thing, because if he keeps losing, they'll get rid of him tomorrow. You know, but I think as he gets the odd occasional win here and there, FA Cup or whatever, they think, okay, he might change things. So it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Pick up Richard, by the way. Pick up the Callum, Tylor.
Yeah, bless
Pick
the
up
shot.
Lee Wizkid. This was in there. Red for Life, Dara, Red Armchair Supporter, Delante, Tylor.
Oh, Nolante, bless, bro.
Yeah, and big up to Gina. Big up to our future Red but currently Spurs supporter. Hopefully, she sees the light and comes over to Liverpool one day. But big up to Gina. Either way, still a great person. So, yep.
What do you think of the Arsenal team?
1-0 Spurs. Crystal Palace game has just gone final 1-0. Those other games are still in the middle of action, or not in the middle of action, but middle of their extra time action. What are you saying, JK?
What do you think of the Arsenal first 11?
So yeah, let's get into that. Timber, I think, is going to be something that we need to see. We need to see if he's going. We need Salah to put him on, test to see if he is truly back. Do not take it as if I think the same way that Brian was talking about. These players are returning from injury. Fantastic. Well, let's make sure that you're ready for Premier League action. Let's. I'm not saying go out there and try to hurt them, but I'm saying let's go out there and try to make sure that they understand that we're not going to take it light on them.
Yeah, but what's he doing? Is he playing Partey at right?
And Partey, yes, as his left back or right back, excuse me. Yep.
So Ben White in the middle with Gabriel.
Yep.
And Timber at left back.
Yep, Ben White. They've been talking about playing Ben White at center back for a minute now.
I think he was originally a centre back. I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can play defensive midfield. He can play centre midfield. He can play defense. Small. If he was playing like at a lower team, he'd be a midfield. He can play. He's kind of like John Stonesy. Play a lot of positions. Marino and Rice in the middle, then with Saka, Trossard, Martinelli ahead of him, and Havertz. So they've got Jesus on the bench. They've got Sterling on the bench, and that's really it. terms of attackers.
Yep.
Okay. It's a bit of
their benches. Neto, Nichols, Cavario, right? Jacob, right? Zinchenko, Lewis Skelly, Sterling, Jesus. They've got some options on the bench. So we will have to not only make a moment, but this is why I definitely want to see us have a like a 2-0 or something. We can't hold. I don't want to see us try to hold on to a 1-0 game victory in this game. That's going to be too much nail biting, I think.
The only one on their bench that worried me would be Sterling.
Okay.
Jesus is, I don't know, he's probably half injured. He's usually half injured, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, JK, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, when I looked at our bank, we've got Sabotzola in there as well. So, like for the midfield, we've got Gapco for the attack, and then like defensively with sound, Konza, Simicas. I think we'll be okay. Gomez as well. So we're pretty okay for subs today, I reckon. Endo as well, sub. So,
yeah.
There you go. It's okay.
Yeah, it should be. It's more like we're definitely more loaded on the defensive measures. We've been like that for the last couple of games, actually. People or players that we're bringing into these games have been more like you're not going to go in like that game changer that we were just speaking of earlier. Isn't exactly sitting on the bench. No disrespect to who we have there, other than Cody and Dom.
That's what we need. Because I want to see the team that's starting at least 70 minutes, 75. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just think like if we're playing well. Yeah.
I will admit this too. It is interesting. We went with 2 goalies. We went with 2 goalkeepers on the bench, rather than bring like a Neoni or, speaking of someone, we could have brought Neoni with us or something like that. Not saying he's going to be like, the savior, but
a good little option to have.
It'd be a good option to have, right? I mean, having 2 goalkeepers doesn't do much option other than give you a coin toss on who you want to bring in. And I think we all know Yaros is the player to bring in if we were forced to bring in a goalkeeper. Hopefully that's not going to be the case.
But Naomi pre-season, it looked great. And I think like the West Ham game, he didn't play no part, I don't think. You got in the Cup game, Carabao Cup. Then we got Brighton on Wednesday. So for me, he needs to get a bit of game time because that guy's confidence. I think he's at a level where he showed me in 3 or 4 games pre-season. The guy knows what he's playing. He knows what he's doing. So I'm a bit disappointed that he hasn't really had no game time.
It should be interesting too. I saw Hyler's comment here. He says the midfield looks paper thin. Partey on the right back means they're going to play inverted, at least on their right side. It's a good shot for Hyler.
Oh, he likes to do that. Partey
Good shout.
Doesn't. Yeah, it'll move. It'll be a back 3 with White, Timber, and Gabriel.
He does Timber. Timber goes inverted sometimes too.
Yeah, do both. Do both if you want. But yeah, like Hyler was saying, it'll probably be mainly Thomas Partey. Who isn't even really a because he's not even really a defensive midfielder. Arsenal are playing him there a lot, but I've known people watching where like he's way better going forward. Like he's not brilliant as a holding mid, so he'll be someone to watch out for getting runs. It would be. I imagine it might be quite cagey at the start as Slot tries to see what they're trying to do, perhaps. Unless we, a slip up, but a quick break and something can happen. But I'd imagine it's going to be a bit, a bit kind of gunslingery at the start, trying to eye each other up before going at each other.
Right.
That's what I'd imagine because, he's had to make some changes, and he wouldn't have been 100%. I reckon, like he would have been preparing for an Arsenal team with Saka in it. I don't think he would have been assuming he was out. I think he would have been preparing to face him.
Yeah,
but like.
what Hyler says right here will be a testament to see. Be nice to see. It would be nice to see. Diaz
Just
versus...
what Rev was saying there earlier on, we weren't ignoring the question about Dom. We did mention it before you joined in.
Yeah, we did already talk about it. So I just put it up there about you asking about it. Rev.
Yeah, and I was surprised, Rev. I wasn't surprised that he got a game out. I was waiting for him to get a game out. If just for rotation, but I was surprised that he did it in this game because it's a very big call to do it in this game, away at Arsenal, biggest game of the season so far. I was very surprised to see it happen today, but I was expecting it, like, because I've been saying all along, if Elliott had been fit, you would have seen a lot more of Dom going off early like Salah has. They would have shared a lot more minutes, and people are getting on Dom's back, but he has been basically playing non-stop. So I think if Elliott had been fit, we would see a different Dom because he wouldn't have been playing as much, and he would have had more competition, and he would have had someone pushing him along and all of that. But yeah, the timing of it to me was very surprising for it to happen today.
Yeah, Hyler's looking. I'd say exactly what Hyler was saying, in that, again, if you're gonna have Partey playing inverted, or now you're going to say, okay, Ben White now do the role of what we've seen Konate do, for Trent. Okay. Lucho, you need to punish both of those, that left side. You need to punish that left side. And
the space will be obvious.
Yeah. Or even for Salah too. Salah, I'm hoping that Salah looks to take on some, some 7-up Salah, where he's attacking the his defender, or taking on his defender.
Yes, it sounds like an obvious place to see.
It sounds obvious.
Like, no, we've seen people get results against us plenty of times by exploiting those areas. So McCann was asking, how are we feeling about this game, lads? I'll stick with mine from yesterday. I'm still going with a 1-1.
Okay. Sounds a bit nervy. Are we battling back to get a draw, or are we in your scenario, or are we?
No, I don't go that far. No, I don't know. I just see a cagey game with not many goals. So hopefully we can get the first. Well, no, that would mean we end up throwing it away a bit. We don't tend to have the whole late goal scenario, do we? We tend to be, like we're saying before, we tend to score our final goal quite early in games. It was the 62nd minute at one point. It may have been extended a little bit since then. That was a couple of weeks ago. So we're not a late scoring side. So yeah, I just see it being really. But there's so much quality out there when you have players like Havertz, Saka, and Martinelli for them, and you have Diaz, Nunes, Salah, McAllister for us. There's Trent out there. It just takes the ball to drop to the right guy in the right moment, and bang, there's a goal. But if I was just trying to play it out in my head, just a cagey game, a 1-0, like Lee is asking for. Lee wants to see us go there and beat them 1-0. I'd take that. But yeah, I'm glad to see, like, I saw a few chats yesterday. It was 4-1, 5-0, all this kind of stuff. I don't see us going there and doing that. Unfortunately, I don't. It should be a good watch, though. I think, like, in a nervy excitement type way. I'm not expecting a goal-filled classic.
There you go. Oh, it would be nice to see kind of the result that Barcelona got at the Bernabeu. It would be nice to see that. It would definitely be nice to see. They had like a nice little 4-0 victory for themselves yesterday.
Yeah, congratulations / commiserations to all those Liverpool fans out there who are also Real Madrid and Barca. So whichever one you support, whichever one of your favorite team lost yesterday or won yesterday, and either congrats or commis.
There you go. Oh man. Yeah, it looks like I know that the odds in this game, the odds makers had this game pretty much an even split practically when it comes to the odds. Like I think plus 129 to Arsenal, plus 120 to Liverpool. So I mean, doesn't necessarily. I mean, the bookies initially set the bet. You know, they tease the bet to where they'll try to get people to act on it, but they don't want to lose money, so they'll make it as close to the scale or close to scale as possible. I'm just saying that, you know, despite this being a home game, it looks like there is a little bit of a split when it comes to you know, about as close to 50-50 as we're going to be getting. That it could go either way. So should be interesting.
Bookies are basically saying they can't call it. That's basically the bookies are saying they can't call that for anybody either way. But if you want to, they'll give you a tiny bit of an advantage towards Arsenal for being at home.
Yep.
But yeah, they can't call it either, which is how I expect it to play out.
Yep. It should be good. It should be good. I was saying about like how we thought like, you know, do you have a favorite goal? Do you have a favorite goal for this game? For not this game, but for when we have visited Arsenal? Has there been a player that's given you your favorite goal in this game, in this fixture?
Mm-hmm. Like I had one for the home one. It was that Firmino one. With that little dribble, and he sort of. That's my favorite. And then
I love that one so much that I think of it as being Emirates. That's why. But yeah. So I would have loved for them to have seen it up close, but that was also during the pandemic.
I think that's my favorite Bobby goal.
Yeah,
that one against Arsenal, where that's pure football there.
Yeah,
and then in the away fixture, I've got two. I've got that Coutinho free kick. Remember, outside the box. Yeah, I think we were in the black kit, and then it was that Mane goal.
Most free kicks usually are outside the box, check.
No, Coutinho's.
Coutinho's. Yeah.
Okay, and Sadio for me on the his goal against Arsenal, he just took the whole. I think that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, that's mine with the Mane one.
Oh, well, what a goal!
Yeah.
That's when I knew Mane was a serious player. That goal.
Yeah.
He destroyed.
One touch inside.
Yep.
And then the celebration, he wanted to go and hug Klopp.
Yeah. He got on and he jumped on Klopp's back, and Klopp ended up carrying him.
And then he lost his glasses again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, those are glasses error. That was the glasses error. You're right about that.
Then he realized there's contact lenses. There's a thing called contact lenses. He realized a bit later, Help, man. He loved his. I think Klopp's glasses were his sort of trademark. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That was his thing. Like,
I preferred glasses. I didn't like it when he started wearing what Ends rightly refers to these days as Mrs. Doubtfire glasses.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You see grown men all over the place wearing like the glasses that my grandmother used to wear in the 80s. That's all I know. That's what they look like. I'm sorry, that's what they look like, and that's what guys are wearing now. So cool, whatever. But Klopp, when he had those kind of black thick rimmed ones, you see all like whenever people did like posters or imagery or anything like that, logos, they always had made a big thing of the glasses. It was part of his look, I didn't. I preferred the glasses. Look,
Yeah.
But hey, look, if you're going to get the teeth done, you're going to get the hair done, you may as well get the eyes done. He ain't wearing contact, man. He's getting super.
He's getting some
expensive laser surgery. Yeah. Getting new eyes at this stage. Probably 20 years, maybe getting new eyes, man.
Yeah.
He got souped up, man.
He's got good.
But respect the Klopp, though. We miss him, man.
Yeah. Lante saying one you're forgetting is Robbie Keane's goal in 2008. Great first time strike.
Oh yeah, I can't quite picture it. I can't bring it to mind immediately. I'd have to YouTube it. But I remember Robbie, blinking you miss him. He was here 6 months, gone back to Spurs, but he did score a couple of decent goals. I think, that was a crazy.
I will agree this too. He did look more iconic. I like him.
Yeah, but he looked like a Liverpool player. If you understand my point, Robbie Keane.
Did you think so?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He just had the image. The way he played football as well, he was like a not Dean Saunders, Peter Beardsley, Dean Saunders sort of strikers, that type of guy. And I think his image sort of matched Liverpool as well, I just
Well,
think,
you see,
yeah,
I'd spent about at that stage 6 or 7. I don't know how long it was, but I'd seen Robbie Keane a lot. Didn't play well, obviously, for Tottenham, but I'd seen him.
yeah, I've
play.
seen him live a few times as well. Yeah,
I've seen him play really badly for Ireland a lot of times as well. So I never. I thought it was a huge fee at the time. I thought he was overpriced. I didn't think he was that good.
mm-hmm.
I still don't think he's that good. He has a great record. I just think he's technically a bit short. But anyway, yeah, he was. It didn't last long. Yeah, no, I mean, imagine that now. Can you imagine that these days? You buy a guy in the summer, and within 6 months, you've sold him back to Tottenham. I mean, that just wouldn't happen.
Is it that long? Is that short? Yeah.
Yeah. We bought him. He sold him into January.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, blinking.
I always felt like he played longer for us. Some weird days.
Yeah.
I always felt like he played like long. Man. That's mad.
Yeah, they fell out.
Yeah, he could have been a help. He definitely could have helped. Robbie Keane definitely knows how to score goals. So, could have been help towards that title.
I think his best days were at top. Anyway,
enjoy the game.
Yeah, enjoy the game, Lee. Definitely enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game, Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hopefully have an additional goal or two, or some type of performance today that makes everyone say this is the game that they remember. For us, obviously, I mean, say this is the game they remember. If it was vice versa, definitely bless up, Richard. Bless up. Let's see you in the chat. Yeah, Nolate's agreeing with you with the fact that he was gone so quickly.
Get your score predictions in, lads.
Yeah,
come on.
Get
some
there.
score
And tell us who your. I saw earlier.
Hold on.
Yeah, who your scorers? Call them out right now if you get a chance. Definitely. I saw we had a couple of other score predictions in the chat. I saw 2-0. It's being a shout. And let's see. Yeah, no, that's not us. Trying to find where the other one was. I think the other one was 2-0, and I think it was he had Salah, Lucho, and Mo. I think scoring the goals.
Yeah, good to see Diaz get a game start again. So he's probably full of energy. So hopefully he does something today. Yep.
He's had a proper. I think Slot has played that one well. I think without anyone really kind of noticing it, he's kind of given Diaz 2 weeks off.
Yeah, he kind of has.
Yeah.
You know,
needed.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So I think that was helpful.
Yeah, Phillips got a 2-1 victory for us. Bit nervy, but still 2-1 victory for us. I did see Hyler as where it was. Yeah, Hyler's had it Salah and Diaz. I don't necessarily in that order or not.
I'm going Darwin Salah.
Darwin and Salah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dar Dizzy.
Yes. You better watch it. Marion,
he's mentally.
You say Darwizzy too many times, she will pop up and take you out.
But I think Darwin's he knows he's going to be playing this game since the Champions League game the other day, and he scored the winner in that. So for me, he knows he's mentally ready for this game, and that's what a striker needs. You know, strikers, they need to be known like that's why Harry Kane's so good. Why? Because he knows he's always going to start no matter what. You know, when a striker knows that, he'll get the goals.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been going around headbutting pictures of Gabriel Magalhaes all week, putting him up on a heavy bag and punching on him, getting ready for Rocky style, putting his picture up, working away on it. Yeah, no, he will be he will. We were talking about that. I think the other night was that he knows now. It's one of those things. Darwin will know you will be playing against Arsenal.
Yeah,
unless you injure yourself. So he'll have been. It's not like you're going to find out. Sometimes managers they'll say it's a player. Certain players they perform better if they find out the day before a game that they're playing. You know, or some players
it's like an adrenaline boost.
Some players if you give them all week to think about it, they overthink it. They tighten up by the time it gets to game day. Sometimes, like some of the best performances, guys say he only found out half an hour before the game he was playing. He went out there and ripped it up because he had no nerves. He didn't have time to get nervous.
Yeah.
Bang, you're out there and go. Whereas if you got all week to think about it, always a danger of overthinking things.
Yeah.
Although I'm not
is,
sure. I'm not sure that's something
definitely, I
Darwin's ever
understand
done in his life. But that's another thing. Yeah. No, I don't think Darwin is one to overthink stuff. I think he just plays it as it lays, as it were. You know, he takes it as it comes and he deals with it on the day.
2-0, but yesterday, but Callum is now resorting to 1-2 us in favor of us tomorrow, or today. Excuse me, tomorrow. Today. It's only like 8 minutes away, people. Actually, 8 minutes away till kickoff time.
No, Dara, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's ever been guilty of overthinking anything in his life. So
yeah, that's what I like about Darwin.
Instinctive.
I see Dario with a pipe, some glasses, you know, nice glass of like yerba mate and a book. There you go. Maybe like reciting some of his deep thoughts by Darwin.
But if we can, I think they'll have a plan not to give him space. So again, hi Gina.
Yes, hi.
Slosh refused to get pulled into they use the dark arts conversation. He sidestepped that neatly. But they will have, Darwin, if you think you can wind him up a little kick or a trip, they'll do that stuff. So he needs to be switched on as well because they will try and wind him up. Don't doubt it at all, especially Gabriel. Little knee in the back, little push, all that little things. Just keep it calm and hurt them by scoring goals, not by shoving them or kicking them out. Don't react. Because they will. Exactly. We know they do it. We know they try all this shit. We're not saying nobody, we're not whiter than white. No, of course we're not. But they will be trying to push our buttons maybe.
Yeah.
Because it comes from Arteta. He is just a little shit, that guy. And it comes from him.
It comes from him.
That seeps into his
team.
Slot is more calm and chilled. He doesn't send us out with that energy. I think Arteta has that nervous, wound up, paranoid energy that seeps into his team a little bit and into the crowd. So it'll be little kicks, pushes, calling for fouls, that kind of stuff. Try and get upset our rhythm and our thoughts.
So. The dirty tricks of the game. He'll portray.
Be ready for it. Be ready for it.
Be ready for it. You're going to see. It's going to be interesting how they interact as well, because Arteta's more of the vocal, more theatrics on the sideline, as opposed to Slot, who's very, very laid back and
I'll say calm.
Calm.
Yeah. But calm. You know what? Last week in that game where Darwin got shoulder barged, did you see that's the first time I've seen?
Yeah, that was my
even I did it, bro.
Yeah, that was wicked to see.
Like,
you got to see your coach actually show a bit of passion and kind of take his player's side by the sheer sight of the referee. Just I don't know what the referee was thinking. And bits of that game.
Shoulder barge, man. Yeah, all day long. Even
hi Bernie. Getting in a bit. Yeah, red arm shirt, like you say, Lego-ish behavior.
Yo, Lego-ish behavior. Yep, like a true Lego, Yeah. Big up Bernie.
No,
big up
Bernie. No,
Red
we're not
Jewel
upset.
in the house.
We're
definitely.
Cool.
Bless you.
I don't think any of us shed a tear for the United.
No sympathy cards.
No sympathy card at all.
Yet.
It is so enjoyable to see them sit through this misery, actually, to tell you the truth. So, oh, man. So, kickoff is less than 4 minutes away. 3 minutes possibly away.
Yeah.
And we are going to find out who is going to be basically at the top of this league, or actually not. I think Arsenal, actually, if they win, even if they win, they wouldn't be solely on top. But this is a big matchup. If we got, or no, they're this can make them 7 points back. So they're like 4 points back from us. So
if we beat them today, we're 7 points ahead of them.
Yeah, 7 points ahead of them. So this is a definitive game, certainly not a title decider for Arsenal, whether win or lose, but certainly a blow to the ship if we can sustain it to them. And I'm hoping that we can torpedo their
pirate ship.
Pirate ship, yeah.
What was your prediction, 12?
I'm gonna stick with. I have 4-0. That's all I have.
Oh, okay. Brian,
I'm only saying 4-0 because that's what I want in my heart. Now, what I see as in my head, I'm hoping and praying too as well in my head that we can get 2-0.
Okay.
So is that the one you want us to hold you to afterwards, or do you want us to hold you to your 4-0 afterwards?
If we get 4-0, then that's
you don't get 2 predictions. You only get 1.
You get 1.
No, wait. I'm just saying if we get that's just like
if I get
4-0, that's like saying,
okay,
oh, there's ice cream with cake. I get to say there's ice cream with cake. But if there's
or we could just say
ice cream. That's how I'm
or we could just say, what's your prediction? And you could answer it normally like everybody else by giving
Yeah. I'm just saying what
okay.
I'm going
with. Well, I'm going with a 1-1, a 3-3, a 5-4, and a 2-2.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I can pick one out of them.
Pick one of them.
I'm going with the 2-0.
You want.
Simple. I'm keeping it simple, man.
As long as
I ain't doing no soap opera with my prediction. Simple 2-0, Darwin and Salah. Let's go.
I'm sticking with mine. If people, like I said it last night, like a normal person, I will predict 1-1. I'll stick to it.
Okay.
And a 7-4 and a 3-3.
And a 3-3. There you go. 7-4 would be incredible. 11 goals in this game would be wild. Yes. We're hoping that the slot machine can come up 7s today. We definitely are hoping on that. Well, we are going to kick off. We just kicked off. We're going to allow for you guys to enjoy your game wherever you are in the world. I hope that it's an enjoyable one for you. I hope that you continue to have good, positive spirits today for this game, because we're going to all need it to manifest whatever we can today. And I'm hoping that turns out for the best for us. Irishman, anything to say to people before we let them completely do their thing?
Just enjoy the game, and if we are doing a reaction, we'll see you later on.
Yeah,
keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for a thumbnail if we are.
Yeah, definitely will coordinate that. JK?
Yes, same as Bro. Enjoy the game, and positive energy will win.
Yes. Big up. Yes, Jimmy. 2-0. 2-0. There you go. 2-0. Big up. Okay, guys. We will see you possibly on the flip. If not, up the Reds always. Let's get this win. And just stay positive, people. Stay positive. It's not going to be an easy fight, but let's enjoy the ride. And hopefully our Reds will, make us proud. So we will see you soon.